Konnichiwa minasan. Welcome to Saral Japani YouTube channel. I am your friend Sujay. So friends, the wait is almost over for you. The next scholarship applications that you had submitted. So next week, that is during the first week of June, the results will be announced and many of you will be shortlisted, will be selected for the next round, which is the written test round. So friends, I wish all of you very good luck with that. However, we should be a bit practical as well. So we have to understand that not everyone will get shortlisted for the next round, and since they must have received thousands of applications, so they will select few hundreds out of those thousands, and who will be called for the written test. So in this video, I am going to give you some suggestions as to what you should do if you are not selected this time. So there are basically three options to go to Japan. First is always the scholarship based higher studies. Second one is to find a job, and third one is to start a business there. So whichever is suitable for you, is applicable for you, you can select that. So let me explain each of these in detail now. So first one is the higher studies. That means if you are not selected this time, one option is to retry the next year, because the 2027 university track application process will begin soon. Within a couple of months that process will start, so you have hardly 3 or 4 months to go when you will be applying for MEXT 2027 application. So that is applicable only if you are opting for research, that is master and doctoral studies. So since you are already might be working somewhere or must be studying something else, so that means that you don't have to lose a year. But if you are in higher secondary, that is class 11 or 12, in that case waiting for another year means to lose 1 year. So I won't recommend that. You should not lose any year because of this MEXT scholarship. You should move on and you should get admission in whichever college or university you are getting. So don't lose any year. Japan, dream of Japan is okay. You can go to Japan later also. So this scholarship is not the only way by which you can go to Japan. So that's what I wanted to tell you in the first point, as the first point. So now as I said, next year's MEXT scholarship you can apply, especially if you are a research student, and if you are rejected this time, so just analyze what could have gone wrong with your application, what are your weak points. So that reflection and that analysis is very important, because you have to know your weakness. So depending on your weakness, you have to work on that weakness. So for example, if you think that your application was selected because, for example, you don't know Japanese, then you have to work on that part. If you think that your research proposal was not strong enough, then you have to work on that. If you think that your aggregate marks is not that high, maybe it's just on the verge of 80%, so for that you cannot do anything, right? So that you cannot change. So in this way you have to analyze, and accordingly you have to take the best decision. This is for research students. For undergraduate students, I would recommend that if you don't get, so if you are in class 11 this time, then you still have 1 more year to apply for MEXT. But if you are already in class 12 and will be passing out in 2026, so in that case I don't think you should lose 1 year by applying for 2027. In that way 1 year will be lost, and even then you are not sure that you will get the scholarship. So don't fall into that trap. So this is higher studies. Now the second way to go to Japan. So second way is to get a job. So how to get a job? To get a job in Japan, okay, so first of all, there are many jobs in Japan. So Japan is one of the countries which has enormous jobs, and they accept foreigners also, but the main criteria is the knowledge of Japanese. So yeah, there are few companies like Rakuten and few others who recruit even without the knowledge of Japanese, but 95% of the jobs require Japanese knowledge. So if you are willing to go to Japan, you have made up your mind that you will definitely go to Japan, then you can try this option. So you need 5 to 6 years of work experience in whatever field you are. Just get that work experience from your home country, and side by side start learning Japanese and appear in JLPT N5, N4, N3. So up to N3 you must do the certification, and that will make your resume a super solid one to apply for jobs in Japan. So if you don't get the Japanese qualification, then I won't say that you have zero chances, but chances are very less, because the competition is very high, because people who are already in Japan, they must be knowing Japanese to at least certain extent, and they will get the preference. So if you want to make your stand stronger, then do learn Japanese, and it will take 2.5 years for you to pass JLPT N3 if you study on a regular basis. So that I can assure you. So this is the second way, and again, this is only for experience holders. So if you have to be patient, if you are currently a fresher and you don't have a job, then try to find a job in your home country, get the experience of 4 to 5 or 6 years, and during that time learn Japanese as well, so that after 5 years you know both Japanese as well as you have a good work experience. So there are variety of jobs for every field in Japan, and it is very easy to apply, and if you can manage to give your interview in Japanese, then there is nothing better than that. You will definitely get the job. So this is the second way by which you can go to Japan even if you don't get a scholarship, that is through jobs. And I went there through job only. So I didn't get any MEXT scholarship, although I had applied for this scholarship, but I was not fortunate enough. So I was called for the written test, but my weakness was at that time I didn't know Japanese. So that was my weak point, and the second year also the same thing happened. After that I went to Thailand in Asian Institute of Technology, from where I did my master's degree. I could not study in Japan, but after that I worked for multinational companies, and one of the companies sent me to Japan on some assignment. So I was there for 2 years. So if Japan is in your destiny, then no one can stop that, because I never thought that as I didn't get the scholarship, I thought that my dream of going to Japan ends there. But again, after several years, the opportunity came through the job. So you never know. If Japan is in your destiny, then it will definitely happen. So never lose heart. So that is the purpose why I am telling you all this, that it is very easy to get disheartened if you get rejected, and it is okay. It is okay to get depressed, but it is not okay to continue in that state for long. You have to move on, and you have to explore new things. So please friends, do not become sad if you are not selected next week for the written tests, and just move on and explore other options as I am telling you. So first option was to try again next year. If it does not lose 1 year for you, the second option is to be patient, have some experience, work experience. Along with that, do JLPT N3 and then apply for jobs. You will definitely get jobs in Japan. Third option is to start your own business in Japan. This is very, I won't say it's easy, but Japan being a very, very honest and corruption-free country, it is very easy to set up a business there. So you will not face any difficulties, any government roadblocks, or from any other party. There is no mafia-giri there, and everything happens without any kind of corruption or any kind of harassment. So there are many Indian entrepreneurs in Japan. They run shops, they run small businesses, they run restaurants, they run software companies, they run several businesses there. So it's a huge community. So this is a very good option, but you need some, at least some capital with you to start a business. So again, for this you have to earn some money in your home country through job, and then you can prepare a business proposal. So there are 5 steps to start a business. So I will be creating a video on that. So in fact, I will be creating a video on how to search a job for in Japan as well. So all these 3 tracks will be made part of this series, Ticket to Tokyo. So the higher studies in Japan is the currently ongoing one. Then I will do jobs in Japan, and then thirdly I will do starting a new business in Japan. So there are 5 high-level steps by which you can start your business. It's a bit lengthy process, but very systematic, and as I said, it's corruption-free country, so you will not face any harassment, and you can easily set up your business there. So and then get settled there. So if your dream is to settle in Japan, then the dream is excellent, and you must follow your dream. And the 3 ways that I said are the ones through which you should try to be in Japan: higher studies, job, business. Whichever is applicable for you, whichever is suitable for you, just go for it. But one thing is that do not lose any year in your home country. So do not sit idle. Try to find even a small job is okay. So for your, if you are currently jobless, then just try to do any kind of job. It doesn't matter. So don't think what people will say, what your relatives will say. Don't go for that. In foreign countries, people even do very low grade jobs. So that is perfectly fine. What is important is your experience, because these low grade jobs in our home countries is highly paid jobs in some of the foreign countries like US, Canada, Japan. So forget about what people will say. Just do whatever you get on your way, on your plate. That is going to give you a big reward later on if you manage to go to Japan or any other such developed country. So that's all I wanted to tell you. And again, next week, MEXT 2026 scholarship results will be out. So I wish all of you very good luck. But again, if you don't get selected, if you don't get an email for the written test, then do not get depressed, and just think that God has something better in store for you. And do keep me posted. Do let me know how it went and what happened. My email address is saraljapani@gmail.com. SARALJAPANI@gmail.com. You can comment on this video as well, but if you want to keep yourself confidential, then you can send me email, and I can guide you for the next steps. So friends, that's it for now. And again, congratulations to those who will get selected for the written test, and for others, good luck for your future endeavors. Thank you.